Well, the emotional impact, use whatever metaphor you want. It was like a safe had fallen on me from 12 stories, or I'd been hit by a Mack concrete truck or something. It was a tremendous hammer to the heart. And I think this happens with most reporters, but I can only speak for myself, that when I realized the president was dead, when I said, this is what we have, and I'm working at number 61 Regent Street in Houston, it's a cop shop there, this is a dead man. And I say, this is the president. And then particularly when they played the Star Spangled Banner and they announced the president was dead. Before that time, things were happening so quick in such a chaotic and confused atmosphere that, and no one was sure that the president was dead for at least a few minutes. But once I realized he was dead, it was a moment, and I know this has happened to me one or two times before, not often, where you're either going to have the emotional response that most other people do, or you're going to drop into reporter mode. And what you try to do is mount a kind of laser beam focus on the story. Nothing counts for the story. Subconsciously, almost unconsciously, you're saying, beat back what your heart's telling you. Push it all aside, push it down. Repress wouldn't be too strong a word. Just keep that down. Can't afford to be emotional here. Sometimes it breaks through. It has on me. And, sometimes you can't control it. But what you hope is that you can just get zoned on the story. What happens is you get hit emotionally like everybody else. The president of the United States, we thought it couldn't happen in America. Not anymore. Not in our time. Something happens in Europe, something happened last century, but this doesn't happen. And particularly such a young president, which was a factor in, I think, the emotional hit of this. But, emotionally, you wobble for just a minute. In fact, your knees may actually buckle just a bit. And then you get zoned. You get your laser beam focus. Listen, I'm a reporter. This is what my job is. This is what I've trained myself to do. Do it. And let this other stuff just go off to the side. To say I certainly was not the only reporter that day who did that. Others may describe it differently, but that's the way it was with me.